So a couple of quick updates as we begin. Number one, a lot of you guys know our church has had an opportunity to be involved there on the front lines in Ukraine. I was there for a couple of weeks. We're still ministering with teams right there that are helping get aid directly to places, evacuate, getting people out. And some of you guys know I was down there at the border at the San Ysidro, Mexico-U.S. border, where we have Ukrainians that are coming in over this side as well. So just a couple updates as each week I'm inviting you guys to pray. You know, we have, you guys have seen some of the atrocities that have come to light. I mean, our hearts are breaking about those kinds of things. And as, you know, the battle lines are shifting, there are opportunities, small windows, that we are trying to get aid to some of those places. Because of the way that God has worked through our network of churches, we have had kind of a front row, I don't want to say seat, but access. You know, like 2 weeks ago, we got a load of insulin up into one of these key areas in Chernihiv where it was just obliterated. The person in the president's council who's over the humanitarian aid, insulin, diabetic from that area, when we were able to actually deliver and get that done, he was like, okay, your guys' team's actually delivering on stuff. So that's why we've been getting requests from hospitals, frontline generals, civil defense. We're getting a lot of these. We've got $1 million needs, you know, that are happening. And so churches all over the U.S., we're mobilizing. I'm working on helping do that. How do we get the most resources into the hands where there's the greatest need? So I just want to encourage you that we as a church and the Big C church all over the world, God is using to try to mobilize and get resources there. So I just want to invite you to keep praying because we're seeing God-sized opportunities. We are also with our team now one of the first responders centers. You guys have been hearing, you know, there's been reports of people being abused, sexually assaulted. This is just part of this whole chaos of war. And our team is one of the first frontline teams that they're coming in and receiving support. And then we're working on getting them to places where they've got support centers and people trying to get them care. And so, like, these are the kinds of things, you know, that our church and our, when I say network, just family of churches are getting an opportunity to do. So I just want to invite you to continue to pray. And if you know of people who are like, hey man, we're trying to get resources to the front lines, let us know because we've definitely got room to see God do some pretty exciting stuff.